Sunday, November 22nd, 9:35 a.m. Seems like a opportune time just to give a little recap. We're into day 8, I think. We started 8 days ago coming into San Jose, out near Alajuela, which is to the northwest of San Jose. The first day we drove down around the Erosi Valley, places called Paraiso, and then went out to Turrialba, came back up around Volcano, Turrialba, which is a volcano. Also went by Volcano Irazu, and then worked our way back through downtown San Jose, which you don't want to do, back to Alajuela. We spent the next 2 days with Tim, a guide, and took us all around this area, just getting familiar with it. On day 4, we headed west through Atenas, which National Geographic says is the best climate in the world. That's debatable. Came down along the west coast near Carrara National Park. Came down Playa Herradura into Jaco, which is a center for drugs, prostitution, and so on. Headed on down into Quepos and Manuel Antonio. This is a national park here. Did a tour in this park, spent 2 days down here. Stayed outside of Quepos with a Canadian couple for 2 days. Then on the next 2 days came back up through Perito, back up through Jaco, back up to Collar, and then headed west in the direction of Punta Arenas, Barranca, and Esparza. Then headed north, San Isidro, up to Rancho Grande, and then up a back road into Monteverde and Santa Elena, where we spent the last 2 days. And we stayed at Los Establos, and did zip lines through the canopy tour, and also took a tour of the national forest there with
and it's a cloud forest.
With a guide, and was well worth it. This morning, for the last 2 hours, has been bunkin' bronco ride up through the back roads, leading us up to the town we're in right now, which is Tiloran. It's the windiest spot in Costa Rica, and from there we're heading north. We're going to go around Lake Arenal, which is actually a man-made lake. It was dammed up. It's the largest lake in Costa Rica. Plus there is Volcano Arenal. We'll be staying Volcano Arenal. We'll be staying in La Fortuna tonight. But right now we're right on the shore here of Arenal, and just going to give you a picture of that. Then we're going to continue our journey traveling around Arenal, seeing different sites along the way till we find our hotel for tonight, which is probably one of the iffiest ones on our trip. This is the Nicoya Peninsula over here. Probably should have done a lot more of that. You can fly into San Jose or Liberia Airport up here, which is the newer airport now with international service. And
by the way, Joe, we are right now 70 kilometers from Liberia.
Okay. I would probably recommend to somebody coming in to completely stay away from this area and probably come out to Liberia. Tomorrow, hopefully, we're going to do the Cañón Negro, which is a wetland area for different wildlife, birds, that kind of stuff. I'm hoping to touch base into Nicaragua. But anyway, for right now, we're right here. And I'll just give you a shot outside of the lake and so on, and then we'll move on. The clouds just started to move in. And there we are looking out onto Lake Arenal. This was actually one of the prettiest areas we've seen so far. And there's our road sign. We actually have roads here. But again, it's the windiest spot in all of Costa Rica, and you can believe that. We were getting blown away in town. Beautiful place down there. I've got the microphone covered up because of the wind so that you can hear. And plantations over there, coffee. And this is the roads that get off. stop here. Can't see much of the high grounds over there because of the low clouds. It is rainy season. And shortly, December will be dry, January will be dry.